Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the Intuitive Life Coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually this is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are 4 buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading for Sunday, October 5th through the 11th. I want to let everyone know before we get started that I am offering a free 5-card email reading directly to your email, your inbox this week if you sign up for my newsletter. So if you're interested in getting a 5-card reading from me, I will be selecting the cards using the app for you, and you will get it directly into your inbox. Give me 48 hours after you sign up for my email, and you will receive your reading. You can sign up at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. And I will be doing this reading all week through the 11th. So as long as you sign up for my email before October 11th, you will get a free 5-card email reading from me using the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle app. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a 5-card reading for you guys. We're going to look at the week ahead. You always want to make sure that you have very clear and focused on your guidance. Quiet your mind and get still. Call on your spiritual team. I like to do a prayer every time I do a reading. Prayer really helps me to connect. I also like to visualize a white candle because that's my symbol for my angels to come through in that moment. So if you're ever feeling like you're having a hard time making a connection with your angels and guides, you need to find something specific that helps you gain that connection with them. And it's going to be different for everyone. But for me, it is visualizing a white candle, and I also connect up and wait until I feel the energy coming through. So play with this and figure out what works best for you. In the situation card, we have the mirror. The emotional challenge is resolve. Our solution is seeker of truth. Our coaching advice is energy healer. And in the potential, we have celebration. Let's look at the situation card. So the energy for this week is the mirror. And the mirror reminds us that our inner world is a reflection, that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world, that we are actually projecting our reality through our inner world. And if we are not taking the time to focus on what's going on within us, then things outside of us are going to look and feel chaotic, because first and foremost, we always need to be working from an inside perspective. Every shift in our life that takes place inside first.
The solutions are never outside of you. The solutions are always inside of you. And this week, whatever it is that's happening around you, you need to remember the message that the answers are within you always. And if you feel cut off from the answers or the solutions to your problem, then it can be as simple as taking a half hour to sit in silence and to use your intention to connect with your inner self, to connect with your guidance, to connect with your angels and guides, because what's ever going on around you is happening within you first before you experience it outside of you. So let's look at this card. Everything that is happening in your life is a reflection of your inner world. All the answers that you currently seek within you, all the answers that you currently seek are within you. Your outer world is merely a reflection of your inner world. If you're in turmoil within, your life will be in turmoil. If you do not like yourself, you will most likely meet a lot of people that do not like you either. If you feel like you're not good enough, you will most likely know a lot of people who make you feel like you are not good enough. Change your world from within and you will change your outer world as well. It is easy to feel like everything is happening to you, but if you take a closer look within, you're going to find that everything is happening within you. This card comes to you today to remind you that you're creating your reality. Your reality is a reflection of your thoughts, actions, and belief. If you take time to do the inner work that is needed, you will create a new reflection for yourself. Nothing is outside of you. Everything is a mirror of what is happening within you. And as I'm reading this card, the main energy around the mirror card that we're working through this week has to do with self-worth, and it has to do with valuing who we are as a person. It has to do with there's an energy of dumbing ourselves down that we really need to look at this week, and that may be holding us back. We are not valuing who we are, and we really need to release any beliefs that have to do with not being good enough. So this week we're being asked to do the inner work and look inside and release these fears of not being good enough, because our angels and guides are coming through to tell us that whatever it is that we're being guided to do, we are more than good enough, more than capable to do that. But we first have to align with that within ourselves and acknowledge that we are good enough. That's a really, really powerful and important message for this week. In the emotional challenge, we are still working on resolving any inner conflict that shows up within ourselves. And I'm getting a huge message that this week we're having a power struggle. We're having a power struggle within ourself. Either our ego and our spirit are kind of clashing, because what we want at a soul level, we are talking ourselves out of it by rationalizing it with our mind. So we need to stop worrying about things this week. We need to just allow whatever it is we truly want, whatever it is we truly desire, to become more powerful than the rationalization that we're making in our mind about why we can't do something. Because there is a seed, when I'm getting an image of a seed that is being planted in our consciousness, that is actually guidance from our soul and from our guides and angels for us to make a decision about something specific. And if you're getting that information this week, that you need to honor that. And as you work through this inner conflict or this kind of power struggle that you may be experiencing with your ego and your soul and your spiritual self, you need to just allow whatever emotions come up and then release it, so that you can make your soul needs a priority this week. We're getting a big push again for stepping up, spreading our wings, and allowing ourselves to fly, and remembering that the only person that's holding us back is ourselves. When you are in conflict with yourself, it means that half of you agrees and the other half does not. This creates indecision and confusion. If you're going to do something, do it with your whole heart, put both feet in and jump. If one foot's in front of you and the other foot is behind you, you're creating an imbalance. You're not going anywhere except to possibly fall over. Anytime there's a stagnation, it could be because you have not made up your mind which direction you're heading. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind and choose to resolve the inner conflict. Inner conflict shows up in many ways. It shows up with words such as I really want to, but what if someone disapproves, or I really need this, but I can't right now. All of these are self-sabotage techniques which keep us from moving forward. If you really want something, let yourself believe that it's possible. It's your soul urging you to do something that is for your highest good at this time. Resolve to make a decision one way or the other. Just remember that if you stay in inner conflict with yourself, this is also a choice. There is no invisible barrier keeping you from moving forward. There is no one to blame. There's only choice. So make up your mind and resolve to do what it takes, regardless of what you may or may not happen. Just do it. Spirit believes in you. Do you? And the solution, we have seeker of truth. So as we are resolving our inner conflict, as we are releasing these false beliefs that have to do with us not feeling good enough and not allowing ourselves to be who we truly are and allowing ourselves to shine, as we're dealing with all that emotion, one of the solutions to getting clarity on that is to align with the truth. And the truth is always going to come from within you. We are not going to find the answers by looking to other people to ask them what we should and shouldn't do, or what we should believe or not believe. We will only find the truth within ourselves. This card is a representation of feeling that something isn't right and making it right, honoring that gut intuition. So if you're feeling something is off this week, if you're getting a gut feeling that something isn't right with something, and you're getting an intuitive message to change direction, listen to that. That is a very powerful guidance for you this week. You may feel confused about something, and that is because you can feel that something is not quite right. This card comes to you today to tell you that you're a seeker of truth. You can feel the truth behind the words, actions, and circumstances around you. You may continue to search for answers even if everyone assures you that all is well. There may be something hidden or out of sight, but it is not out of mind. You are very mindful that something does not feel quite right to you. If you feel like this, it's because you're correct. Don't try to overanalyze it and figure it out on your own. Ask for the truth to be revealed to you. Call on your angels and guides and ask them to shed light on your situation for the truth to be revealed. Unlike some of the people around you, you do not do well in situations that require you to pretend like everything is as it seems. Around this card, the message is very loud that this week, if you feel any confusion, take the time to call on your angels and guides and ask them to shed light on your situation for the truth to be revealed. That's a very powerful thing to do, as simple as it sounds. When you do that, be ready for the truth to be revealed for you, be revealed to you, and ask for it to be revealed to you with grace. That it is revealed to you in a very smooth way, and ask. As soon as you ask, things will begin to shift, and you will begin to see things that you could not see before. In the coaching advice, we have energy healer. It says your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. And this week's reading is all about the earth angels. I'm getting a lot of energy around people that feel called to be out as a practitioner, people that feel called to be out helping people in whatever way that means, and helping people just in general. Doing what you do best is what I'm talking about this week. If you feel guided to do something that you feel is going to make a difference for yourself or for someone else or other people this week, really focus on that. because your unique energy is needed this week to help kind of smooth the energy out. It says your ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. You are an energy healer. You have a natural ability to heal yourself and others. It's time to learn more about this amazing gift and use it to help yourself and others. You also have a natural ability to see yourself and others as whole, perfect, and complete. You fully understand that when you align with this concept, the mind, body, and spirit begin to heal themselves naturally. You may be called into a unique situation where your natural abilities will be needed. You could also be a teacher of energy concepts such as Reiki master or yoga instructor. Energy healing is a part of your life path. Align with this path and use it to help yourself heal and others heal naturally. And finally, toward the end of the week, we get to celebrate. So we are going to have a wonderful ending to the week where everything will make sense, where all our hard work is going to pay off and things will just kind of feel more smoother by the end of the week. It says take time out to celebrate. This card is also about patting yourself on the back. Even when you feel you don't have anything to celebrate, it's about getting in the state of celebrating before it even happens, because when you do that, you're aligning with the energy that is already taking place. And that's a very powerful way to manifest, is to celebrate before it even happened, to allow yourself to feel it already done in its completion, and then celebrate that. Go have dinner, celebrate with your friends before it even happened, because that's aligning with the magic of the universe. A very powerful way to manifest. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing that. This card showed up for you today to congratulate you on something that you're doing right. It's easy to focus on all things that we need to do and forget how much we've accomplished. You have worked hard to get where you are. You've done the inner work and taken the action steps required. If you have not reaped the rewards for all your hard work, you soon will. Take time out to celebrate. Things are about to shift for you. You have come a long way on your journey. Today, take the time out to look at how far you have come and give yourself credit for all of the amazing accomplishments in your life. Today is a day of celebration. What are we celebrating, you ask? We're celebrating you. The sun is out, the clouds are gone, and the birds are singing. Can you feel it? Wow, so there's so much intense energy this week about really pushing through our blocks and resolving that inner conflict. That card came up last week too, so it's a big message again for this week. Doing the inner work and then celebrating at the end of the week. Thank you all so much for listening to me to the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card video reading. I do offer one-on-one sessions, and you can learn more about that at my website at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. Thank you again.